So one of the core problem of liberalism is that it's ready to accept everything. Hi, my name is Kyle. Yeah, my real name is actually Hunain. I didn't change it on ID, and I just don't party only. I like to study too on a lot of subjects: history, philosophy, science. So let's talk a little bit philosophy about the modern day liberalism, which is that it is ready to accept everything and it has no boundaries. And one of the core problem is that when you don't have boundaries, when a system doesn't have any boundary and it is ready to accept everything, it end up start destroying in its own self. For instance, now liberalism, a new even modern day new liberalism actually allows hyper capitalism or greedy capitalism, and we can see that it is actually destroying the environment. Now it's good and bad. It's good or bad, you can decide it by yourself, okay? And now the same thing can be applied when it comes to going to wars in order to spread liberalism or democracy. Even though if a country, let's say United States, want to support a dictator over there just for the sake of spreading the democracy or liberalism would highly likely to accept that situation. That is also a problem with the liberalism. But the most worst part of the liberalism is that even though I'm in total support of liberalism, I like liberalism, but you cannot deny the fact that it has issues as well. So the world is not black and white. The world is actually gray. The system is actually gray. A lot of humans, they only say things in good or bad, ugly or beautiful, or right or wrong. That's not how this world works. So the world is pretty much gray. So back to our topic is actually that how when a system doesn't have any limits in terms of, as of right now, if I'm talking about liberalism, is that the other party, let's say there is a community, there is a religion that liberalism accepts, that yeah, you can come in or you can do whatever you want, or you are allowed to do whatever you want. The problem comes out when the other party or other religion or other community or other commune is not ready to give the same amount of space to the liberalism. That's where it lacks the understanding. Now, in contrary to conservatism, conservatism has its own limit. It does not allow to be changed. For instance, we have a very much example where I actually live in Texas. So Texas is not very much ready to change too much. Why? Especially the rural areas. If you remove the urban areas or party cities like Houston or Austin, most of the rural areas town, they still support conservatism. Why? Because they don't want to lose that philosophy of understanding which they have been seeing, or their ancestors have been seeing all that philosophy. So that's how I'm gonna end this video, and that's how it works. It's as simple as that. Thank you very much. Bye.